Good evening and welcome to Insider News. Tonight, the age-long act of community development by age grades will be our focus as Obinwanne age grade Umawulu holds 20th year anniversary. But that will be right after the hard news. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke, and before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. 12 kilometers of roads in Obosi Idemili North Council area will be rehabilitated by Anambra State government. Governor Chukwuma Soludo gave assurance when he inspected roads in deplorable conditions in the area, as well as environmental challenges, including challenges posed by flooding. Ejikabana has the details.
According to the governor, rehabilitation of the roads would reduce difficulties and sufferings of the people residing and doing businesses in the area, as the state of the roads was said to have deprived people of the neighborhood their resources of livelihood. The governor said that his government prioritized the needs of the masses, stressing that environment is Anambra's #1 existential threat. He revealed that about 3 local government areas are currently facing flooding challenge, which he said may extend to the 4th council area, which is creating an emergency situation. Professor Soludo explained that the state government is trying to resettle the affected inhabitants of those locations and called for attitudinal change towards the environment, as well as avoid blocking the drainages.
There must be some attitudinal change, and we are campaigning for that, and for people not to block the drainages, and for people to keep their environment clean. And therefore, we're asking our people that it will take collective responsibility. Government will do its part, but everybody has something to contribute.
At various locations visited, ABS Lens captured the residents chanting songs of solidarity and expressing optimism that the problems facing the areas would soon be a thing of the past. The roads include Odume Layout, Ugwaba, Ibolo, Eziweka Road Awada, and the Owelaja, all in Obosi. The governor was accompanied by the State Commissioner for Works, Engineer Ifeanyi Okoma, and his special duties counterpart, Barrister Sylvester Ezeokenwa, among others.
A one-day key stakeholders meeting on renewable energy and climate change and environmental management has ended in Oka with a call on everyone to embrace climate-smart practices for a healthier environment. The meeting, organized by the State Coordinating Office of the FGN IFAD VCDP, held in Oka, attracted the Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Foster Ihejefo, the State Program Coordinator, FGN IFAD VCDP, Mr. Nnamdi Agwuncha, representatives from the Ministry of Environment, NUMAP, NAIC, NIMET, lecturers from Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka, and some farmers. Agric correspondent Ebeleze reports.
In his speech, Dr. Ihejefo disclosed that Anambra State is the first state in the entire nation to embrace climate-smart policy as its policy. The Agri Commissioner announced that Anambra State government had few months ago highlighted the state agricultural policy direction to embrace the principles and practices of regenerative agriculture as driver of all activities in the sector. He also unveiled that the state government has set the stage for integrating composting centers to host the production unit for black soldier fly, mushroom, effective microorganisms and extracts of composts, which according to him, the farmers need.
My advice to participants in this critical stakeholder meeting today is to listen attentively and understand that what is being done here right now might look small, but it is fundamental to mitigation of the climate crisis which we face in the world.
The Commissioner of Environment, Mr. Felix Odumegu, who spoke through the Special Assistant to Governor Chukwuma Soludo on Environment, Mr. Nchedochukwu Ezenwebu, identified aggressive tree planting as the easiest way of reducing emission to actualize 2025 zero-emission projects. Declaring the meeting open, Mr. Agwuncha charged every individual to join hands together and heal the world, which according to him was damaged by human activities.
Because the effect of climate change is with us, and everybody has to put hands on deck to see that we move forward without causing much damage to the environment.
Presenting the overview of IFAD mainstreaming area on climate change and environmental management, the State Environmental and Climate Change Officer, Federal Government IFAD VCDP, Ms. Joy Nwabeze, listed climate smart and sustainable land and water practices, domestic biogas digester, waste to wealth conversion, solar dryers, among numerous others, as IFAD mainstreaming activities.
We are all about giving you people sustainable activities, things that you can do that can be sustainable in a long period of time. That is what the VCDP is all about.
For the State Agro-Processing Officer, Federal Government IFAD VCDP, Mr. Bonaventure Mochebe, an engineer, nature should be respected to change the narrative in agriculture and better the life of farmers. In Oka, Ebele Eze, ABS News.
The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has confirmed the death of one Guinea Kanwa Izoba in the Enugu to Aguleri flood. The zonal coordinator of the agency, Mr. Thigman Tanimu, confirmed the incident in Oka on Saturday. Mr. Tanimu said that Izoba died when his house collapsed due to the impact of the flood. He also said that at least 651,053 persons in 6 local government areas of the state had so far been displaced by flooding. Mr. Tanimu said that the agency had undertaken an assessment of flooding in different parts of the state and revealed that Owaru had the highest number of victims with 286,000 persons. He said that Anambra West and East local government areas followed with 237,000 and 133,000 victims, respectively. He said that Oka North local government area had 10,345 victims, while Ayamelum had 9,240 flood cases with 5,468 displaced persons. Anambra Housing Commissioner Honorable Polly Onyeka has urged engineers in the state to join hands with the administration of Governor Chukwuma Soludo in achieving his vision of building a livable and prosperous smart mega city for Anambra. Commissioner Onyeka, who made the call while receiving the current technical committee led by the chairman, Engineering Monitoring Regulation Anambra State Engineer Victor Meju, who paid him a courtesy visit in his office in Oka, noted that building a livable and smart mega city will be easily achievable when key professionals in the building industry contribute their quota towards that. Housing correspondent Njideka Okoye was there and now reports.
Honorable Onyeka, who stated that the role of engineers is vital and key in building projects, urged them to guard against building collapse in the state, pointing out that considering what is on ground in the state today, Governor Soludo has demonstrated that he is capable and a capacity building governor known for excellence in all aspects. The Housing Commissioner stressed the need for them to focus on areas of specialization to avoid conflict, adding that Governor Soludo is interested and happy in seeing the state using its local contacts and professionals. Honorable Onyeka advised them to maintain good working relationship with other professionals in the building industry that complement what they are doing for greater productivity, promising them a cordial working relationship.
We'll get there, like I said. And I want you to be ready so that when we'll be getting there, we'll bring you in. We'll bring you in so that it becomes a very, well-articulated teamwork. So you are welcome, and you are welcome. Thank you so much.
Earlier, the current chairman, Anambra State, Engineer Victor Meju, stated that they observed the excellent and systematic implementation of the governor's blueprint, which he said is impressive and commendable. He said that their primary objective in this regard is total quality control and management to assist the government achieve quality and solid structures, and commendable Governor Ludo for appointing Honorable Onyeka as the Commissioner for Housing.
The Engineering Regulatory Monitor is a creation of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, as provided for in Section 21, subsection 1, 2, 3 of the Act, and as charged with the enormous responsibility of regulating and controlling the practice of engineering profession in all its ramifications, and empower the council from time to time to make regulations controlling the practice of engineering in the industry. We also charge to ensure that engineering is practiced in Nigeria in accordance with relevant codes of engineering practice in order to protect our development and economic investment, enforce maintenance, discipline, and strict standard of ethics in the practice.
In Awka, Njideka Okoye, ABS News.
Ndibo have been charged to uphold and showcase the rich cultural heritage to prevent it from going into extinction. The Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Comrade Don Onyenji, gave the charge when members of the Culture and Tradition Committee of the Anambra State Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, paid him a courtesy visit in his office in Awka. Correspondent Ogochukwu Okeke reports.
The visit by the group was to brief the commissioner on the group's maiden Culture and Tradition Fiesta coming up on the 20th day of October 2022 at the NUJ Secretariat, Awka. Comrade Onyenji, who congratulated NUJ on the proposed Culture and Tradition Fiesta, expressed satisfaction with the rate at which people showed interest in culture these days, noting that the importance of culture can never be overemphasized. The commissioner enjoined the Anambra and Nigeria in general to promote their culture, adding that Soludo's administration is very passionate about culture, and explained that the major mandate of his ministry is to promote culture and tradition of Ndibo.
This is the season for cultural events. Na Ndibo, Irigio especially, and some others that really make it happen in terms of celebrating who we are. And so it's a good development that NUJ has decided to celebrate this. And we want to congratulate you on this and say that it's also good. It's a totality of celebrations. Okay, so we want to congratulate you on this. We are happy that people are getting more interested in celebrating our culture these days. You know, our culture is rich, and all of us who are adults today will always remember flashing back how we used to enjoy all of these back in time.
Speaking earlier, the 2022 chairman, Anambra NUJ Culture and Tradition Committee, Comrade Nneka Ibe Anolefu, said that the essence of the event is to revive the rich cultural heritage of Ndibo and solicited for the commissioner's support in the forthcoming fiesta.
The essence of this cultural fiesta is to revive our culture and as well save our culture from going into extinction. That's why we deemed it fit to be here. Kaibia, Yokuten Nukuman, Konye Layaka, Kowebuli Feku, Kaneme. We need your support because Imana culture, Anambra State, partner with NUJ, is a kind of bringing your activities to limelight.
Contributing, some members of the committee, including Mrs. Cassie Ebony and Mr. Michael Ezawata, commended the commissioner for his warm reception, adding that they have confidence to get desired support from him to make the event a success.
We're now hoping that very day that we're going to have a grand fiesta. You know, we succeeding is also your ministry succeeding because it's actually your ministry, even though it's the NUJ. You know, like championeer, you know, so most of the activities we're also going to do under your ministry. We are confident that we're going to get the desired support from you, you know, to make the event a very huge success.
In Awka, Ogochukwu Okeke reporting for ABS News.
And that's a wrap on the hard news. Insider News will come your way right after this break. Don't go away. Welcome to Inside the News Proper. Umuawulu community in Oka South local government area was last weekend thrown into celebration mood when Obiwanne age grade celebrated 20th year anniversary. It was a well-attended outing as well as relaxation moment as the guests were treated to sumptuous dishes and assorted types of drinks as they watched various cultural displays. Gozobilary of Insider News captured the mood of the day in our reports.
In the olden days, communities are developed by age grades who were held in high esteem as ambassadors of their communities. But as time goes by, the quest to bring desired change seems to be diminishing as most age grades have either relaxed or are no longer thinking towards that direction. And I ask, what could be the cause? Hardship, lack of interest or personal interest? Well, whatever be the reason should not be encouraged because those responsibilities must be met. In life, there is always an exception. That is why the case is different in Umuawulu community, Oka South Council area, where Obiwanne age grade is doing wonders to ensure better life for their people. Like their name implies, stories have it that Obiwanne age grade has given scholarships to many indigent children in Umuawulu, built houses for the homeless, and is currently building village halls, renovating churches, and many more. That is why Ndu Umuawulu converged on Eba Avuja Umuawulu to celebrate the 20th year anniversary of Obiwanne age grade. Coincidentally, Abani community Umuawulu also celebrated New Yam Festival same day. Various musical groups were invited by Obiwanne age grade and individually to entertain their guests, but that was not before the arrival of the traditional ruler of the community, Igwe Joel Egwonwu, which charged the atmosphere. After that, Igwe Egwonwu prayed for continued peace and development of his community. Masquerades of various types, including Ijele, Ago, Ugo, Wanda, Opanam, among others, featured at the event. This is the chairman of Obiwanne age grade, Umuawulu. It was recorded in the animal kingdom that all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. The presence of the founder, Ide Global Foundation, Chief Azubike Ekwozo, who is a member of Obiwanne age grade, was very much auspicious at the event, with the creme de la creme of personalities who graced the occasion to felicitate with him. He was also honored with various titles by those who have benefited from his milk of human kindness. He also used the occasion to receive gifts and birthday cakes as many marked his birthday, though belated.
According to Chief Ekwozo, Obinwanne age grade will stop at nothing to ensure that Umuawulu community is taken to greater heights.
Because this is 20 years we formed Obinwanne age grade, and since then, Obinwanne has been showing up and doing a wonderful things in the community. So among the all age grade, none of the age grade that celebrated the anniversary, even in the history of Umuawulu and Naman as a whole. So Obinwanne is a very great age grade. That sentiment, we're going to love and unity. That's how we progress. We have educated ones, we have men with money, intellectuals, diplomacy, and what have you. So God has blessed us beyond. So we need to celebrate all.
It is said that in giving, one receives. Onye nyelu nyanyekwa nwanne ya, maka na asị na olu onye ka olulu ibe ya, iwe na asị ana. From Ebavuja Village Square, Umuawulu, Inoka South area, I am Ngozi.
Remember, you can follow ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television, subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, and follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website, www.absradiotv.com. And that does it on Insider News for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone, Enijoke. Kachifo, and stay.